This episode brought to you by AwesomeDrinks.com. Like cool stuff? Want to save 15% on it? Use coupon code SPRING14. Why spend your money somewhere else when you can be awesome? Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Eric Schober. I go with me and Andrews, and we're going to make the peaches and cream. This is submitted by nobody. I found this on tippycow.com.
I've tried to make peaches and cream before. It came out as a cement mixer.
Oh, really?
Because I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, well, I don't either.
I think it was Bailey's and beach schnapps or something.
That should work. Oh.
It got bad.
Huh?
It got bad fast.
I
don't think that works.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna find out because this is a cream base and this is peach schnapps. No, they.
I'm thinking this will.
They don't come
better.
if you shake them.
Maybe I didn't shake.
No,
I don't know what
you
I was
shouldn't
doing.
get a cement mixer because this isn't acidic.
I got a cement
will
mixer doing
flow.
something, and I don't know what I did.
You
Yep,
probably
this is
did.
when I turned 21.
Yeah, if
I've
you
learned.
added like some lemon
Maybe.
or something with
Yeah,
citrus
I
to
don't
it.
know what I did. Anyway,
what we're gonna make is
this is from tippycow.com.
It is.
Excellent.
Because I went out there and I was looking for recipes that were fairly complex and they don't have any. So I'll have to make some recipes using the product because a lot of brands they don't have time to they're not bartenders, they're not mixologists, they're not being creative in that direction.
They're branders.
They're branding, they're marketing, they're getting the word out.
Speaking of that.
We are?
Of that.
Yeah. And
This is true.
Are we?
Tails
What
of
you call it?
Cocktail.
Tails.
Oh, we're doing it.
Oh, is there a class? I don't remember what we signed up for at this
what we
point.
signed up for.
So, before we get too far,
Okay.
1 ounce peach schnapps,
1
1
ounce
ounce
peach
Tippy Cow vanilla.
1 ounce of Tippy Cow vanilla.
Shake and strain martini glass.
Yeah, this is a martini glass.
This is straight.
It doesn't say anything. It just literally, the recipe just says those two ingredients. So I decided this is a martini glass because you don't need, it's not enough to fit, or a coupe, because it's not enough to fit into a
It's only
big
2
glass.
ounces of beverage.
Right. See that effect? That's not cement. That's not gonna make that like you just spit in your mouth. It's different. It'll integrate once you shake it.
He's integrating.
Did you break the thing?
It broke. It's shaking though. It's gold.
You sure?
It's broken.
Oh, all right.
I don't want to spray. It's always my worry, not having a good seal.
Right. Well, maybe there's some. No, that doesn't look acidity. What are you looking for? Oh, the strainer.
Yeah. You know what?
Oh, this is bad.
This is bad.
We have a strainer.
What am I straining out? There's just a couple chunks of ice. I can do this.
I don't know where it went, but there should be. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, well, we don't have to wash that now, do we?
That's true. We don't. You're on
Look at that.
the game.
See, look at that on the bottom.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
you gotta shake it harder. Icebergs.
We'll do that later.
This needs to.
Shake it harder.
This needs to be double strained. You know how?
Does it? 'Cause of the ice?
Yeah, there's a little bit of ice then. You remember in the last episode when we reviewed Tippy Cow, I said it's not sweet as
That's
sweet as
thick.
you think. It becomes sweet.
With that peach schnapps in there, that's
Oh,
sugary.
Yeah, you've taken.
It's got the consistency of like peach syrup. You know when you open a can of peaches, canned peaches?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't it? And it kind of has that flavor too.
Yeah. It's like a peach syrup in your face. That is a drink that you put in a small glass like this.
Yes.
Because this is like maybe to finish the night out.
It's pretty good though.
You know, I would say after dinner,
Yeah, that's like a...
like a palate
It's not,
cleanser almost.
oh, it's not strong enough to be a palate cleanser, but it's definitely an aperitif.
Yeah, it's
like
not gonna rinse your mouth out with alcohol. That this doesn't even
not
taste
bad.
like alcohol. It tastes like peaches and green. Oh, that's what's peaches.
How'd that nap work for you earlier?
Yeah, I'm still a little bit.
This
of
doesn't
cloud
even
in
taste like the name. It tastes like,
It just
oh, that's
tastes
what
like
it is.
the name. It tastes exactly like you'd expect it.
Yeah.
The peaches are quite intense. It doesn't taste as fake as I assumed it would taste when you add peach schnapps to it.
No. I was expecting...
Chemical taste or
Yeah.
something. Or the problem is there's like no alcohol in this.
Right.
This is just diabetes.
We got
alcohol.
sugar and milk and
Right.
a little bit
Fats and sugars.
So we have 14%
and everything.
alcohol, and then we got a
Everything
15%
that's awesome.
alcohol. So this is 14.5% alcohol,
Right. Yeah.
which is stronger than some drinks we've made. Some drinks you make when you like... You can put like scotch and stuff in there, but then you dilute the shit out of it with lemon juice and stuff, and it becomes like a 5% alcohol drink.
Right.
This is 14.5, so...
This is it's still a big
it's like
boy
drinking
drink.
either one of those straight, because they're both the same. pretty
And
much.
you add a little ice, chill it up a little bit. I mean, this is like one of those little miniature hot dogs, so they're really tasty little hot dogs. It's like a hot dog. It's
Cocktail weenie?
Yeah, it's like a cocktail weenie of awesome. It's got like the cream and then
You want to see weenie of awesome?
No.
Okay, yeah.
the center peaches with like a cream coating. It's like
It's a +2 weenie of awesomeness.
It's a +2 weenie of awesomeness.
No, +6. Yeah, let's go with that.
+2 to attack.
It's a 6+.
This is a
Weenie
6
of awesomeness.
a 6+ weenie of awesomeness. Minus to attack because you drink too much of this. You're gonna be tipping.
Yeah, your weenie goes minus.
I was just thinking in general.
Oh, that too, yeah.
You'd fall down.
This is going to be a throw-up week here because are all the cocktails we're doing sweet?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I did all these
I'm
last
glad I don't have too much to do tomorrow.
I know that Sunday is more Tippy Cow, so I kept that. I decided to push the Satan Piss cocktail off a week, which was Tabasco 151, in favor of just 2 Tippy Cow.
And I think both our stomachs thank you for that.
Yeah. So I'm not doing so well. So that's a good thing to move out.
You might have noticed his intro's a little low key so far.
Has it been? I can't even remember.
You still yelling.
Good cocktail for the sweet tooth.
Good
I
flavor.
would say 1 is enough. That's 2.
Probably.
Oh God!
One's probably enough. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You can make a punch bowl,
Yeah.
but your insurance is
regret it.
going to be real high because the people are going to be leaving.
You
in
might
some
want to make
weird
small glasses next to the punch bowl.
Yeah.
if you do
Well,
that.
I've been
That
at
doesn't always
Tails,
work.
and they give you the small glasses, and people just carry 7 of them, and they walk
Yeah.
around. So that doesn't work out as well as people
right.
think it will.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Woo!
Well, they
Yeah.
fulfilled their legal obligation at that point.
Right.
The fact that people are carrying around these to pour it all into and
Right.
chug, that's another story.
Yeah. They pour them all in.
That's what we should do. We should get some of these things. Bring Boston Shakers down,
Or-
punch a hole in it, so we can just...
Or like
pull
these
one of
type
those,
things
yeah. I
and
guess
fill
you
them
want-
up with all the samples.
You can be a little more incognito.
Put the like 7 samples in one and fill it up.
Where's your other thing that you need for that?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, the
Funnel.
funnels. Oh, I thought you mean the suntan lotion.
No, you got to pour directly in there. Use a
Oh
funnel.
yeah. Oh, I don't know. That funnel goes with
Oh,
the
is that-
suntan lotion. I don't know how
that's
that's
a gloss.
I never actually thought about that. This doesn't have one. It does now.
Boom.
Bitchin'. This is how you drink your Tippy Cow.
Ooh, big funnel blowout.
Funnel blowout. All right, we're done. Check out. Oh, you know what you need to do? I need money. So what you need to do is you need to go to patreon.com/CMC and donate to the show.
Patreon that shit.
Right, and then that way you don't have to watch the ads. You just click away, and
Want a question of the day?
because you can just pay me directly.
Question of the day.
Questions of the day would be awesome.
Have you ever had an extremely bad bartender, as in he or she was unprofessional and or rude?
Unprofessional bartender stories. Write it below. I want to know what's your worst experience. I guess it has to be worse because it's no fun if it's the best.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear about all your good stories.
Yeah.
They just want to hear
That
about all the
bartender
trash.
was awesome.
I haven't had. I can't think. I don't think I've had ones that have absolutely no clue how to make anything.
Well, there's that.
But
I've
they
had
were
good
nice
bartenders.
people.
I usually go to places that have good bars if I'm going to go out.
Right. If you're gonna
Like,
go out, make it worth it.
San Fran and Nashua, they usually have decent bartenders. They're usually pretty fun. They're usually
In
pretty
Nashua?
Yeah, San
Really?
Francisco. I mean, it's not like a drink in Boston or anything. We can nod.
Right.
But the bartender, like, if you're like, oh, I'd love to try. I don't know
Well,
what
when you're
that
out
is.
in the
Can you
middle
make
of
me
nowhere-
something with that? And they'll be like, yeah, I don't know anything, but I'll find something out. And they'll Google it right on their phone, and they'll
Yeah,
make
I've
something.
seen them do
and-
that too.
Yeah, it's nice.
I've actually, when we were at, I think when it was I don't know
Wow.
the name of it, but after you go to a funeral, then like
Wake?
the immediate family goes out and does like some either dinner or lunch or.
Okay.
Okay,
Sometimes
so
other
this
people
story
come too.
starts with the funeral.
But so it was my grandfather's funeral, and then we went to my uncle's where he plays golf, the golf club he belongs
The
to.
golf
But I
club.
wanted a drink, so we went to the bartender and said, "Can you make me?" I forget
Yes.
what it was, and he's like looking at me like, "How do you do that?" So we went to
No.
Derek's site and went here,
that-
and he did it. I mean, it
That's
was.
cool.
If you give me the
yeah.
instructions, say this is what I want. What bothers me is like if I'm going through all the work, I just make it home.
Right.
Right? It's just like if I have to go through this, why am I paying you to tell you how to do your job?
This was kind of like the bar drink in Boston.
Yeah.
Went there one time and it's great. There's no menus.
Yeah, they don't
It was
give
like,
you a menu.
Hey,
You
can
just
you make
figure it
me a
out.
gin cocktail that's kind of sweet? Boom. And they're just off creating something, which is kind
Right.
of cool.
Because and they get that all the time, so they probably already
Somebody-
have a list of things that they would
They
get.
had like a Collins glass while we were there, and this bartender, he looked just like Jesse Eisenberg, who played Mark Zuckerberg on the Social Network.
I have not seen that movie.
Okay, anyway. He looked just like the guy. And he made this flip, and the head was like that. And then he put like a cherry sitting on the head of the flip.
And it sat on the top?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was great.
Nice.
Anyway, that's good bartender stories. That's not what we asked about.
No, then he stuck his dick in it.
Yeah.
No, I haven't had any bad bartender
Called
stories.
a two-brick cocktail.
Someone in the chat room said that, the bartender told him to start making drinks because he told him that his Long Island iced teas were bad.
Has a bartender ever offered for you to do their job for them?
Let's see, height of laziness.
Anyway, so
right.
coupe glasses, AussieDrinks.com.
Yeah.
And everything else.
Everything else.
CMC
Boom,
glasses.
boom, boom, boom.
Oh, that was weird. And then that's
That's pretty
everydaydrinkers.com. Tippy Cow.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
.com.
That's
They were
NBC,
done.
right?
Yes.
All right, bleep that out.
It's not the exact thing, huh? It's...
Anyway,
Anyway,
you
you're
can still
failing.
say what teach you how to drink.
What teach you how to drink?